When it comes to your kitchen, I think it's safe to say your countertops take the most abuse.
Especially if I'm in there. But there are countertops out there like Granite that brings durability and style to your kitchen. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker stopped by that Granite place to get a first-hand look at what makes this home edition so special.
From kitchens to bathrooms, even outdoor entertainment areas, Granite can bring new style and functionality to just about any area of the house.
With Granite, once you spend the money and put it in your home, it instantly becomes worth more, but it's beautiful at the same time.
Mark Johnson is the owner of that Granite place in Bridgeville. His one-stop shop takes care of everything from purchasing the raw material to installing the finished product.
You're dealing with one place, you're dealing with one price, you're dealing with consistency and accuracy in the whole process. And that's part of our customer service and what we can provide to our customers, and we're very proud of.
When it comes to higher-end countertops, Mark says there are three main types, those being quartz, granite, and marble. While quartz is man-made, granite and marble come from quarries around the world. The huge chunks of rock are then sliced up like loaves of bread, with each slice receiving a serial number.
And the key to having good seams and consistent product and making sure your product matches in your home is to make sure you're working off consecutive serial numbers.
With over 900 slabs on the lot, Mark says you have a better chance of having the design match throughout the entire project. And he says only the best will do.
And if they don't meet our quality standards, we turn around and send them back. It's going to be in your kitchen for a long time, in your bath for a long time. We want it to look perfect.
Customers are encouraged to see the perfection for themselves by getting to go out to the lot to hand select their granite slab.
Selection and consistency are the key, because even granite that is exactly the same name, you may go to 4 different locations, 4 different shops, and the same name granite may look different in all 4 places. It's a natural product, so it's very important that you go pick out exactly what you want. Once you've made your selection and we then come out and template your project, we come out and measure it for you to make sure there's no issues. Everybody can come in with a measurement and that's fine, but we're the experts, so we like to go out and make sure that everything's going to be perfect.
That template is then laid out on the exact slab you selected. You're even invited to help with this process.
Once we lay the templates out on the slab, you may see something you don't like in that template area and we'll move it around for you and change where that template lays on the slab.
Then it's time to cut. First, a rough cut. From there, it makes its way to the CNC machine. This computerized system precisely cuts out the holes for the sink and stove. Next, custom edges. While that may be the last step at some fabrication shops, Mark says not at that Granite place.
A lot of fabricators will say the job is done when it comes off a machine, and by most standards it is. However, we touch every piece we do here by hand. We take an artist and they start hand fabricating on that just to take it to that next level, because you're going to touch that and feel that around your sink on the edge for a very long time, and we want it to be perfect. We want it to be something you enjoy.
With all the work that goes into preparing the granite, one would assume it's an expensive investment. But according to Mark, that's not always the case.
Granite offers products in all price ranges, from entry level to the most exotic. So there's usually something in everyone's price range. And a lot of folks don't realize that. So we want to make sure that, you know, if someone's interested in a countertop, that they come in, they look at some product, because we do have some products that can get you into an entry level kitchen project that still increases the value of your home and really gives you a beautiful, durable product.
Durable, but not indestructible.
It can get chipped if you hit it with a hammer or you drop something very heavy on it. If something like that happens, we offer service programs where we can actually come out, whether we installed the granite or not. A lot of times those can be repaired.
One common misconception about granite is that it's a very smooth, solid surface. But that isn't always the case.
There are a lot of granites that have some feel to them. You'll feel a little bit of quartz to it. You'll feel a little bit of almost like little pocks or fissures in it, and that's part of that natural stone. There are other granites that are completely smooth, completely solid. Usually the darker the granite, the more dense it is, and the harder it is and the more or less porous it is.
It's for this reason Mark says every piece of granite that leaves that Granite place is sealed, so that it continues looking good for years to come.
It's typically a project you're only going to do once or twice in your lifetime. So we want to make sure it's as perfect as possible going into your house, and we just really don't want to have anything that's less than that.
Now, believe it or not, the process of making one of these countertops doesn't take that long. According to Mark, it's only like 7 to 10 days.
Wow,
Isn't that
and
amazing?
it's so gorgeous. I love looking at those kitchens.